Harper Business and Harper Audio present How Work Works, The Subtle Science of Getting Ahead Without Losing Yourself, by Dr. Michelle P. King, read by Siho Ellsmore. This book is my gift to anyone who wants to be seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Pass it on. Preface. Tree canopies block the sunlight. In the Fish Lake National Forest in Utah, 48,000 towering quaking aspen trees, known for their bright yellow color in the fall and the quaking sound as the wind passes through their leaves, stand together as they have done for centuries upon centuries. The oldest quaking aspen is 14,000 years old. How do trees like these aspens survive cold winters, long summers, drought, and insect attacks for so many years? Researchers initially believed such trees survived for so long because they could outcompete other trees for sunlight, water, and nutrients. But this isn't true. New research has found that trees have learned how to cooperate and depend on one another for survival. Trees communicate through an underground fungal network by sending chemical, hormonal, and slow pulsing electrical signals to let other trees know if they need water, are in distress, or are under attack by a colony of ants. Other trees then alter their behavior by doing things like pumping sugar into the network to support a tree in distress. A forest isn't simply a collection of trees. It's a community. Every tree belongs to the community by having a place to stand within it. Trees also communicate through the air. They use pheromones or other scent signals to connect, ask for help, and share what they need because this is how they survive, together. Trees stay alive because they recognize that they belong to one another. Trees harness the power of the collective to ensure their survival by literally reading the air. An ecosystem of trees is very much like a workplace. For the past 20 years, I've studied how workplaces work, which is something I believe we should all care deeply about. Over an average lifetime, a person will spend around 90,000 hours at work, which equates to 13 years. To put this in perspective, humans spend just over 1 year socializing over the average lifetime. Therefore, where and how we work has a huge role to play in our happiness and overall life satisfaction. For this reason, I have dedicated my career to studying organizational culture and working with leaders to make workplaces work better for everyone. I've worked with startups, medium-sized corporations, nonprofits, international organizations, and large multinational companies worldwide. I've worked for organizations where I was proud to be a part of the company culture. And I've also worked at companies whose cultures were so toxic that many departments were wiped out due to some catastrophic combination of terminations and resignations. I'm an expert on workplace cultures. I've spent nearly the same amount of time in workplaces as I have in academia. I earned 2 undergraduate degrees, a master's in organizational psychology, an MBA, and a PhD in management and organizational development. Based on my work, I know for sure that at one time or another, most of us have lost our belief in work. We have felt the pain of being excluded from informal networks, the stress of trying to keep up with the pace of change, or burnout after putting in countless hours to get the next promotion, only to be overlooked or disillusioned with cutthroat corporate cultures. We are tired of accepting the myth that individual advancement must come at a cost to ourselves and the people we work with. I want my workplace to change, but there isn't anything I can do to change it, a manager once said to me with complete sincerity. But we are our
Sample complete. Ready to continue?